Good morning. Just check. Voice is audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Where we were yesterday, just check. Is it over? I think this problem just we were solving, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are at the end of this chapter. Almost one or two problems will be there. Next, we are going to start next chapter. So friction. Have you tried for this chapter, this problem?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Solved.
Okay. Shall I ask randomly answer of this? What we were
Yes,
supposed to
sir.
find?
E, sir.
Okay. The force which was applied, no? Okay. Dheeraj, roll number 16. Will you tell what is your answer for this? P is equal to Dheeraj. Dheeraj,
Yes, sir.
what is your answer for P?
Sir, I am not solid.
Very good. 14. Roll number 14.
Yes, sir.
1 4. What is your answer for P?
Not solved.
Very good. Piyush, roll number 19. Piyush. Piyush, what is your answer? 19. Roll number 19. Piyush. Okay. Pandurang, roll number 36.
Yes, sir.
What is your answer for P?
Sir, I will do not solve.
Okay. Very good. Nihal, 42.
Sir,
Huh?
calculate.
Calculate. What?
Calculate.
Rohini Shinde.
Yes, sir.
Rohini Shinde. What is your answer for P?
Sir, I didn't get answer. म्हणजे सॉल्व केले पण ते
Okay. You have tried, but you have not got. Okay. Kisan, roll number 60.
236.78 Newton.
How much?
236.78 Newton.
Have you solved on your own?
Yes.
236.78.
Yes.
Okay. Akash, roll number 58. Akash, what is your answer?
Calculation.
No, answer. I want answer. I don't know whether this answer is correct or not. I don't know. Just I have written here. Tell your answer. Okay, let it be. Without wasting more time, let us go because that is everybody's choice. Okay. In Marathi, there is one what we can say idiom or what something. म्हणला काय म्हणतात मराठीमध्ये? Idiom or what something or phrase.
म्हणत सर.
मराठीमध्ये एक म्हण. What?
म्हणच म्हणतात सर.
नाही नाही मराठीमध्ये म्हण म्हणते इंग्लिश मध्ये म्हणला काय म्हणते असं म्हणला म्हणायचं.
प्रोवर्ब.
ओके व्हॉट एव्हर इट मे बी. ते असं एक आहे बघा मराठीमध्ये एक वाक्य म्हणतो मी म्हण किंवा वाक्य आपण घोड्याला पाण्यापर्यंत नेऊ शकतो बरोबर आहे ते प्यायचं का नाही ते त्यांचा प्रश्न आहे समथिंग लाईक दॅट वी कांट फोर्स बरेच जण असं फॉर्मॅलिटी करताना दिसत आहेत यू विल सफर लिहून घ्या आजच्या तारखेने हे वाक्य लिहून घ्या definitely those who are not sincere definitely 101% you will suffer and this for this subject you will come to know that परत जर हा सब्जेक्ट द्यायचं म्हटलं तर what will happen you will come to know that because going with the flow it is very easy. एखाद्या फ्लो बरोबर जाणं अतिशय सोपं आहे. बट when we want to go opposite to flow, it is very difficult. That only you have to keep in mind. Okay, for those who have not solved, great persons from our class, for them we will solve quickly. Let us tell me what it is given in this problem. So this problem is something like our earlier problem. This problem is something like our earlier problem, whatever like this, no? Where force was applied, that plane was horizontal. That plane was horizontal in all the cases. No, there was no in any problem. Plane was something inclined. So first change in this problem is what? Plane is inclined. Plane is inclined through certain angle. Okay, and then remaining procedure is same. So in earlier problems, what you were doing, you were resolving the forces along the plane and perpendicular to plane. Here also, same procedure you have to go for, along the plane and perpendicular to plane. But in this case, plane is inclined with the horizontal. It is not horizontal plane. It is inclined to the horizontal plane. Okay, so what is W is given? What weight of that block?
500
500, 500 Newton. Next, let me know what it is given. Coefficient of friction, mu, given
0.14.
0.14.
0.14. Then anything else is given?
Angle is given 20 degrees.
20 degrees. Can we say that angle is alpha?
Yes, sir.
No,
Yes or no?
no,
Why? Alpha means what? Alpha means what?
Angle of repose.
Is it angle of repose?
Yes.
No.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How? Is it mentioned somewhere? Is it mentioned somewhere once that plane is inclined at an angle of 20 degree, that block is just about to slide? Is it mentioned in somewhere in the problem statement? Is it mentioned? Just read. Is it mentioned somewhere when the plane is inclined at horizontal at an angle of 20 degree, that block is just about to slide or just about to move? Mention केलंय का कुठं?
Yes,
If
sir.
it is mentioned, कुठं केलंय?
Sir, angle of
First line
repose.
मध्ये
कुठं?
calculate the force applied parallel to the plane just to move a block.
Okay. Just a move a block, it is okay. But is it mentioned? Means we want to have a P. Means that block is at stationary, but it is not mentioned somewhere that due to that inclination of 20 degree, that block will be going to move in downward direction. असं कुठे mention केलेलं नाही. We cannot say it as alpha. आपण त्याला alpha म्हणू शकत नाही because proof is not there here. Somewhere it is not mentioned. Just to move block, it is for that applied force P, means in a forward direction, not in downward direction. Take a look. P force कुठं लावलाय? In this direction, no? In this way, P force is applied in this way. Okay, that is that force, we can say. In that way, it is applied. So let us see. So we cannot say definitely it is a what we can say, angle of repose. We cannot say firmly because it is not mentioned in the problem statement. So let it be. So we have taken inclination of plane 20 degree, and to find, we are supposed to find P, force, applied force. So now what is the change in this problem? What is the change in this problem? काय सांगितलं मी चेंज काय या प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये आणि अगोदरच्या प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये? Whatever problem we have solved till now related to friction and this block, what is the change?
Inclined
What I have to- Yes, in this problem, plane is inclined. In previous problem, plane was horizontal. हा जर लक्षात डिफरन्स आला तर हे प्रॉब्लेम सोपे. Only along the plane and perpendicular to plane. Other things are all same. Okay. So here block is there of weight 500 Newton. Block of weight here 500 Newton. Then along So we know as this angle made by the plane is equal to angle made by the reaction. Angle made by plane with horizontal is equal to angle made by reaction with vertical. These both angles are equal. So if it is a 20 degree, then definitely this will be 20. Is there any problem? Then resolving the forces, resolving forces horizontally or vertically, shall I say, or shall I say along the plane and perpendicular to plane?
Along the plane and perpendicular to the plane.
Yes, along and I will say something like this: perpendicular to plane, along and perpendicular to plane. Okay, so this W will be inclined in that case. W will be inclined, so that W force we have to resolve in along the plane and perpendicular to plane. So along the plane, just say, or here as the angle with whom that W is making angle 20 degree, with vertical we can say. Now
Vertical.
actually now here one thing you have to remember, actually that W is itself is vertical. आहे का तो vertical W 500 Newton
Yes, sir.
Yes.
itself is a vertical, but what we want to go for, we want to resolve the force along the plane and perpendicular to plane. That's why though it is a vertical, we have to resolve it, and we know the angle made by 500 Newton with perpendicular line to the plane and parallel line to the plane. So it is resolved here. It is resolved here. W cos 20, W sin 20. It is resolved here. So in this way, we will proceed in this way. Okay. So let us see first summation fx equal to 0. Summation fx equal to 0 means we are going to only one force is there to resolve, that is W, nothing else. So who will tell me this equation? W summation of fx equal to 0. Already here resolved W cos 20, W sin 20. So who is going to tell me?
Minus F minus 500 sin 20 plus P equal to 0.
Minus,
F
okay, minus F
minus 500 sin 20.
500 sin 20
20 plus P.
plus P equal
Is
to
equal to 0.
is equal to 0. Is it possible to calculate frictional force? F.
Yes,
नाही
sir.
सर अगोदर R काढायला लागते.
नो सर आर लागतो.
समेशन
what is
एफ वाय
formula?
अप्लाय करायला लागते अगोदर.
Okay, we will stop for this equation here itself. So now I will apply summation Fy equal to 0. Who will tell this equation? Summation Fy. It's vertical forces. Now don't consider this 500 Newton. We have resolved that force.
R
So only
minus
there are
W cos 20.
R minus W
500 cos 20.
500 cos
W we know. Okay. R minus 500 cos
Cos 20.
cos 20 equal to anything is remain, just check.
No sir
No.
equal to
No
0.
sir.
Equal to 0. Okay. So what is the value of R here? 500 cos 20. Just check how much it is.
469.84.
4
69.
69.84.
point
0.84.
0.84 Newton. Okay. R we know. Now, how we can find F? F is equal to mu into R.
Yes sir.
Mu into R. We know mu 0.14. R already we have calculated 0.84 equal to. Tell me what is value of this?
plus
65.77. 65.77.
65.77.
77.
65.77 Newton. Okay. So is it possible to calculate now P from equation number 1?
Yes.
From equation 1, now you go for calculation and you tell me now what is value of P.
236.78.
236.
78.
78 Newton. I think Pandurang has given this answer, no? Or that who shared K? Kisan. Who has given this answer? Pandurang or Kisan?
Yes.
कोणी दिलं होतं answer?
Said.
Kisan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, very good. Good. At least exactly you got the answer. 236.78. Is it so difficult? Is it so difficult? हा problem एवढा अवघड होता का?
No, sir.
No, somebody was told calculation mistake. I don't know now who has told, but someone was told. Nothing was there, only one change.
सर माझं थोडं चुकलेलं.
कोण?
ऋतुजा.
Kavade. It is not that way difficult. Huh? So it is very simple. A little application of mind is required. Okay. Shall we go next?
Yes,
So
sir.
for this subject, don't miss the lectures. If you will miss in between some lectures, and suppose on third or fourth day, suppose you are going to attend, you will not understand anything. So solution for is this: to be attentive, be regular. That is the solution, nothing else. If someone is going to attend today lecture, after 4 or 5 days, nothing will be understand what is going on. It's better to attend the lectures regularly. Next problem. Have you noted down this?
Yes, sir.
Next. Who will read?
Can I, sir?
Huh.
A block of weighing 100 Newton on 30 degrees is inclined a rough plane if coefficient of friction is 0.25. Calculate force required to be applied parallel to the plane to make the block slide.
Hello. Sorry. So who will tell what is given in this? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes.
Okay. What it is given? Tell me first. Is there any difference in this problem? Earlier problem and this problem? क्या फर्क आएगा or is it same? What do you feel?
Same.
तिथं
Huh?
फ्रिक्शनचा फोर्स डाऊनवर्ड होता इथं अपवर्ड.
What?
सर थोडंसं डिफरंट आहे.
What is that?
फ्रिक्शनचा फोर्स
अपवर्ड आणि डाऊनवर्ड मध्ये एवढं डिफरंट होतं.
Okay. What it has happened? कशामुळे असं झालं? Due to what? हा?
तिथं मोशन अपवर्ड होते तर डाऊनवर्ड मोशन आहे.
Irrespective of applied force? Is it the case? Means though the force is applied, still block is going to be slide. Is it the case?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is only change, I think. Other things are okay. So shall we here call alpha is equal to 30 degree or not? Because
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
here we can say because that block is going to slide at an inclination of 30 degree. Other things are okay. Only one change is there. Try to solve. I will give 5 minutes. Then I am going to ask answer. Solve it. W is given 100 Newton. Again, tell me what is given. Shall we say alpha?
Yes, sir. 30 degree.
Again,
Coefficient of friction 0.25.
how much it is given?
0.25.
0.25.
Okay. Again, and we want to find P. Solve it fast. We want to find P. Again, this W, you can resolve already this in figure. It will not be given. If this problem will be there in exam, so this resolution already it is given. Actually, while taking that image, it is already there. From one of the book I have taken this image. It may not be there in your exam. So only apart from this image will be there. Apart from this 100 sin 30 and 100 or W, we can say W cos 30. I will wait for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, then we will.
डन.
Done. What is your answer?
28.35.
28.35.
Same, sir.
Same,
Yes,
sir.
sir. 28.35.
Okay, I will check.
Sir.
Okay, just wait. Still others will solve. Is it over? Other?
Yes, sir. Same
If it is,
answer.
if this
Same answer.
okay. Problem is
Sir,
simple. हा
ते
हा
म्यू इज इक्वल्स टू टॅन अल्फा असते. मग आपण जर टॅन 30 केलं तर कुठं म्यूची किंमत येते वेगळी येते की 0.57 येते. मग ते अल्फा कशावरून?
येत नाही का?
नाही 0.57 येते आणि इथं 0.25 दिले.
हा
ओके
सर.
then it is the case म्हणजे हा अल्फा means what it is more than alpha then हे अल्फा 30 जो आहे तो अल्फा पेक्षा मोठा आहे. Why? Because that block is going to already it started to slide and that P force is going to stop it. It may be the case. काय येतंय लक्षात येते का बघा की हा ब्लॉक स्लाइड होण्याला चालू झालेला आहे आणि पी फोर्स त्याला थांबवणार आहे. इट मे बी द केस. If you have cross checked, okay, then we can't say here also it is alpha because then I will erase this. So it may be inclination of plane will simply. Actually, use of that 30 degree is what आपण कशासाठी वापरलाय 30 डिग्रीचा त्याचा अल्फा म्हणून उपयोग केलाच नाही ऍक्च्युली येते का लक्षात बघ. इट इज इन्क्लिनेशन ऑफ प्लेन जस्ट and we found we have not used it as alpha, so we cannot say again here alpha is inclination of plane. I will say inclination of plane equal to 30 degrees. Okay, in that way good. If you have cross checked it's good. Then phi is equal to what? Which relation you have used?
टॅन अल्फा इज इक्वल्स टू म्यू.
Tan alpha is equal to mu. Okay, both things are known, so it may be okay. Okay, then किती येतोय बघा बरं मग. If tan alpha is equal to mu, tan alpha is equal to mu, we know mu, so you can calculate alpha. Alpha is equal to tan inverse of mu. Calculate, just check how much it is then actually, how much it will be. Tan inverse of this 0.25, just check how much it is coming.
14.03.
Yes, I have just told now. 14.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
14.1.
Yes, sir.
1 or 0? 1.
03.
Okay.
Sir, माझं 1 आले.
Let it be. It is 14 point something means whatever I have told. This 30 degrees more than alpha. मी सांगितलं होतं बघा लगेच 30 अँगल हा अल्फा पेक्षा मोठा असणार आहे. Okay, our prediction is correct. And that force P is going to stop the block. येते का लक्षात बघ. Good. If you have cross checked, it's a good thing. Okay. Shall we go next? I hope now I'm not going to solve this problem. I hope you have solved this and this is the answer for this problem. Each and every problem may not be possible to solve. So you can solve, answer is here. Okay. 28.35. Again, many more problems are there, I think. We will see. If there is change, we will solve. If not, you can take for homework tomorrow last answer. Okay. If method is same, there is nothing. Just check what is there in this problem. Calculate force P applied parallel to the plane just to move block up to plane. If the block is weighing this, if placed on the inclined plane at an angle of 20 degree with the horizontal, coefficient of friction is given. Here also P is equal to, you have to find.
सॉल्व
P is
केलेला आहे
equal
हा
to.
प्रॉब्लेम.
Okay. Solve केलाय.
हो सर झालेलं आहे.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just wait. Maybe there is a repetition. I don't know. Same. I think it is also same. Okay, this you can take as a homework. Tomorrow you can solve. Here also we need to find P. Here also we need to find P. We solve this. We will solve one ladder problem so that this problem will get this chapter will get over. Okay, just take screenshot. Try to solve it. Method is same. Okay. Shall we go next?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next. Ladder problem. there is one special problem. It's likewise beam. We have seen problems on cylinder or sphere. Then we have solved problems on beam. Then we have solved problems on what? Friction. Okay. Then last type of the problem from the equilibrium chapter is problems on ladder. But it is very rarely asked. Ladder problem. Are you knowing ladder? Ladder.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So problems on ladder. So this is rarely used, rarely asked. But still, as a part of syllabus, we will solve one problem. Okay. So what is this? So who will read? Very lengthy problem. I will read. I will take opportunity. A ladder of length 4 meters. So one ladder is given whose length is 4 meters and its weight is 200 Newton is placed against the vertical wall as shown in following figure. There is one ladder whose length is 4 meters and its weight is 200 Newton and it is placed against the vertical wall. Okay. The coefficient of friction between the wall and the ladder is two coefficient of frictions are there. The coefficient of friction between wall and ladder is 0.2 and that between floor and ladder is 0.3. Okay. In addition to self weight, the ladder has support a man weighing 600 Newton. Means there is a man on the ladder whose weight is 600 Newton at a distance of 3 meters from the point A, means from the bottom. Calculate the minimum horizontal force to be applied at A to prevent the slipping. Just read it and let me know what you understand from this. Just read it. This is the last problem from the chapter. Let me know who is going to explain this. Is there anyone who will explain this? पुन्हा एक ज्याला explain करता येईल काय problem हा. You can take help of Marathi, no matter. Is there anyone who can explain this? What it is given and what we are supposed to find?
सर वेट दिले 200 न्यूटन.
कुणाचं? लॅडरचं.
हा लॅडरचं आणि
या समजलं. W ladder L equal to 200 न्यूटन. ओके. नेक्स्ट W मॅन, त्याच्यावरती एक माणूस उभा आहे, त्याचा वेळ दिलेला आहे किती? 600 न्यूटन. ओके. लेंथ म्हणतो, लेंथ ऑफ लॅडर किती दिलेली आहे? 4 मीटर. अजून काय दिले? आता कोएफिशियंट ऑफ फ्रिक्शन 2 दिलेत बघा. लॅडर ही जी लॅडर आहे ती किती ठिकाणी टच झाले? एकदा व्हर्टिकल वॉलला टच आहे आणि दुसरी फ्लोअरला म्हणजे हॉरिझॉन्टलला टच आहे.
हा सर 0.2 आणि 0.3.
Okay. Ladder 4 meter. Then what was given?
कोएफिशियंट वॉल आणि लॅडर मधलं 0.2 दिलंय.
Yes. I will say mu V. V म्हणजे व्हर्टिकलचा. व्हर्टिकल आणि लॅडर मधला किती आहे?
0.2.
ओके. 0.2 आणि म्यू
फ्लोर आणि लॅडर मधलं 0.3 दिलंय.
हा. फ्लोअर आणि याच्यामधला 0.3 दिलाय. अजून काय दिलंय सांगा? कॅल्क्युलेट द मिनिमम हॉरिझॉन्टल फोर्स, म्हणजे ज्यावेळी तो एखादा माणूस लॅडरवरती उभा असेल 600 न्यूटनचा फोर्स, ती लॅडर अशी जागेला थांबत नाही, ती स्लाइड होते. इमेजिन करा दॅट इज गोइंग टू स्लाइड. कोणीकडे स्लाइड होणार आहे? डावीकडे का उजवीकडे असेल? सपोज
At
पॉइंट
point
ए
A.
असेल. नो ऍट पॉइंट ए ओके, बट टुवर्ड्स लेफ्ट और टुवर्ड्स राइट?
टुवर्ड्स पी.
Left.
टुवर्ड्स लेफ्ट और
Towards
टुवर्ड्स
left.
पी? टुवर्ड्स पी. अँड व्हॉट वी आर सपोज टू फाइंड? मग आपल्याला अपोजिट फोर्स इकडे टाकावं लागेल ना, ती लॅडर जागेला थांबवायची असेल तर. बरोबर आहे? इन दिस वे वी आर सपोज टू फाइंड फोर्स पी. एक लक्षात. टू फाइंड
येस सर.
प्रॉब्लेम लक्षात आला का बा? आपल्याला फोर्स पी असा कॅल्क्युलेट करायचा आहे की ती लॅडर जागेला थांबली पाहिजे. इट विल बी इन इक्विलिब्रियम. आर यू विथ मी? हा,
Sir,
Are you
ते
with me?
3 meter distance राहिलं की.
That we will take. No, while drawing that, what we can see, FBD, we will consider. Don't worry. आता मी इथे लिहिलं नाही तुम्हाला, मी इथे सांगतो 3 मीटर. म्हणजे आपल्याला काय करायचं, एक लॅडरची फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम काढायची, समथिंग लाईक. एक लॅडर आहे समजा. ओके ओके, लॅडर आहे अशी उभा केलेली. फर्स्ट थिंग, नंबर 1, सेल्फ वेट किती दिलेलं आहे? 200 न्यूटन. ते कुठं असेल? एक्झॅक्ट इन बिटवीन असेल?
Yes, sir.
Exactly. Either you can show in this way or you can show in this here, in this way. 200 Newton. Then a person of 600 Newton is here, maybe somewhere here. 600 Newton. Okay. 600 Newton. After that, just check what we can do. Sorry, I have not started camera. After that, 600, 200. Now frictional force. We have to show frictional force. So in case of ladder, there will be two forces. There will be two forces. You just keep in mind. One will be perpendicular, means reaction. Here there will be reaction, something like this. Okay, reaction RB. We can say reaction RB, and this how frictional force will be there once that it is going to ladderच्या प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये लक्षात ठेवा. there will not be only frictional force, but there will be reaction as well. त्या ठिकाणी रिएक्शन सुद्धा असते. हे लॅडरचं डिफरंट आहे ऍज कम्पेअर टू ब्लॉक प्रॉब्लेम. हिअर देर विल बी वन मोर अगेन रिएक्शन. अँड हिअर हाऊ विल बी द फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स? द फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स कसा असेल? at point A, suppose, how will be frictional force? What will be the direction of frictional force? It is opposite to applied or movement. आता लॅडर कुणीकडे चाललेली आहे ड्यू टू वेट ऑफ मॅन? टुवर्ड्स लेफ्ट और टुवर्ड्स राइट?
टुवर्ड्स लेफ्ट.
Left.
Towards left. Then how will be frictional force? Towards right?
येस सर, टुवर्ड्स राईट.
Yes, it will be something like this. Towards right. What is that? I will say. Shall we give in terms of directly? I will say, okay, F A, I will say frictional force at A, and here frictional force. How will be frictional force at point B?
अपवर्ड, व्हर्टिकली अपवर्ड.
Yes, vertically upward means something like this. I will say FB. FB. Anything is remained now? Just check. Distances I have not shown. Distances I have not shown. Just check. Anything is remained still?
No, sir.
One force, actually our force is remained, no? Are you with me? Force पाहिला की आपण force कुठं दाखवला आपण free body diagram? Means what the force we want to apply, that force will be along friction. Along friction लाच force असणार आहे P. And here FA is equal to mu R. I will write here. Don't worry. Here it will be very complicated. So FA So FA, here I will write a distances I have not given. FA is equal to mu RA and FB is equal to mu RB. These two equations will be there. Means in this now FBD total how many unknowns are there? किती unknown आहेत सांगा बरं आता. In this total FBD, total how many unknowns are there?
5.
Which are they? Now, A and FB, frictional force at A and frictional force at B, we have converted into reaction, no? RA and RB. Means that two are eliminated now. We have converted that frictional force A into its reaction because we know F is equal to mu R. आपल्याकडे formula माहिती आहे आपल्याला. That's why what we have did, we have converted that frictional forces. We have converted that frictional forces. Now total how many unknowns are there in here?
3. 3.
Which are they?
3.
Correct. Which are they?
FA,
FA,
FB.
FB and
FB and P.
RA, RB, RA, RB and P. I will write for your information. Unknowns. Unknowns, which are they? P, RA and RB. Only these three. Because this frictional force at A we have converted into in terms of RA. F is equal to mu R. Mu R. And FB is equal to mu R again, RB. So FB is equal to mu RB. Are you with me? अलग लक्षात किती अननोन राहिले? FA आणि FB.
Yes, sir.
येते का बघा, थोडंसं अवघड आहे समजायला. Okay.
आले लक्षात.
Now what we will do? Now we will apply conditions of equilibrium and now we will apply conditions of equilibrium and we will find this. आता आपण फाइंड करू शकतो, हे करू शकेन का? Is there any force which is inclined one?
No.
Let us find then. Let us find. So if we apply suppose moment equation at point A. Moment equation at point A. What you will get? A च्या ठिकाणी दोन अननोन आहे, त्याने राहिलेला एक आहे तो B च्या ठिकाणी आहे. जर तुम्ही मोमेंटचे इक्वेशन A च्या ठिकाणी जर अप्लाय केलं तर तुम्हाला कुठली व्हॅल्यू मिळेल? RB ची मिळेल का? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
समजलं?
Yes.
समजलं जेवढं समजते तेवढं घ्या लक्षात काय आहे. If I will apply,
सोडवायला मग समजते.
okay, we will apply instead of going for summation fx and fy, I will apply summation of moment due to all the forces at point A equal to 0. Out of my three unknowns, two unknowns are at point A and one is at point B. Okay, so two unknowns, it will not come. Hello, just check. 200 Newton force. 200 into perpendicular distance between 200 Newton force and point A.
2 cos 60.
Look at this figure. What will be this angle? Angle किती असेल?
30
degree.
30. मग त्याच्या समोरची बाजू बघा किती येणार? मग हायपोटेनस किती आहे? 2. 2 sin 30 असेल का? 2 sin 30. तुमच्या लक्षात येते का नाही? बघा हे काढायचा डिस्टन्स आपल्याला This distance I want.
Yes.
हा अँगल
Sir.
हा अँगल आहे 30. आता आपल्याला समोरची बाजू पाहिजे. हायपोटेनियस माहिती आहे आपल्याला. सो 2 इंटू sin 30 काय येणार आहे? अपोजिट अपॉन हायपोटेनियस. So we want opposite side. So 2 into sin 30. थोडंसं लक्षात घ्या. Next, what about this 600 न्यूटन फोर्स व्हर्टिकल आहे, त्याचे अँगल आपल्याला पाहिजे. सेम हिअर. What will be this distance? Front side. What will be this angle again? Angle किती असेल? Again 30.
30.
But here we have missed. Yes. Okay. Again, object will rotate in clockwise. So plus 600 into
3 sin.
3 sin.
30.
30.
3 sin 30.
30.
Next is what? RB. Reaction RB. Due to RB reaction, object will rotate in
Anti-clockwise.
clockwise direction. So RB this positive, negative. RB into perpendicular distance. किती असेल? Vertical distance किती येऊ शकते बघा वर, कॅल्क्युलेट करा. Instead of calculate, can we write directly 4 sin 60?
Yes, sir. 4 sin.
Yes, sir. Th-
4 sin 60.
30.
What about
60, sir. बरोबर.
60? 60 च्या समोरची साइड पाहिजे ना मला, व्हर्टिकल.
Yes, sir.
Next, FB. That FB we will convert into mu RB. Or shall I write here FB? Due to force FB, again object will rotate in anti-clockwise direction. So again it will be minus. So I will write FB meanwhile. FB into what is perpendicular distance? Means what is this total horizontal distance? बघा येईल का? 4 sin 30.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
4 sin 30.
4 sin 30. In this equation, how many unknowns are there? Indirectly मी विचारतो किती आहेत?
2.
2 आहेत. Not 2. Only 1. कारण FB आपण RBच्या टर्म्स मध्ये, in terms of RB we can write FB. Not 2. Only one unknown is there. I will show how it is. 200 into okay, I will write then. Okay, 2 sin 30 plus 600 into 3 sin 30 minus RB into 4 sin 60 minus FB. I will write now in this way, mu RB. Now how much mu you are going to take? Which mu at point B? Mu V vertical RB into 4 sin 30 equal to 0. आता याच्यामध्ये mu पण माहिती आहे आपल्याला, किती आहे हा? How much it is?
0.2.
0.2.
0.2.
0.2. याच्यावरून तुम्हाला आरबी काढता येईल या इक्वेशन वरून. सांगा बरं भाऊ, कोणतरी फास्ट कॅल्क्युलेशन करून. व्हॉट इज आरबी? Whose next lecture is? Next lecture कोणाचा आहे?
मॅडमचे.
Okay, I will call madam and ask for wait for 5 minutes. Calculate RB. Are you sure? Is it possible to calculate RB? It is coming 284. तो येतोय, लक्षात ठेवा, 284.97 Newton. Now RB is known. Now it will apply summation fx and summation fy. Is it possible to get? If we will apply, suppose summation fy is equal to 0. Suppose which equation we will get? Whether that RB reaction will come? It will not come. Correct. 600, it is downward. Minus 600 Okay, then minus 200. Anything else? Just check. What about this RA? RA is upward, so it will come plus RA. Then FB, that is vertical. Again, it will come RB means mu. Mu is known to us. How much? 0.2 into mu into R. RB we calculated already. So it is 284.97 equal to 0. From this, you will get RA, value of RA. What is that value? So 743. 743.006. 006 or 06, whatever, Newton. RA is known, RB is known. So what is unknown now? What is unknown? Only if you apply now summation fx equal to 0. Summation fx equal to 0. How many forces will come? Minus RB. Minus 284.97. Okay, horizontal forces only. Only horizontal. Now what about this frictional force? How it will come? P kasa yellow? Positive plus frictional force again positive, that value is how much? 0.3. 0.3 into R, value of R we got 743.06. actually it is 006, I think 006 equal to 0. 006. Okay, from this याच्यावरून या क्वेश्चन वर कुठली व्हॅल्यू मिळेल? लास्ट समेशन एफ एक्स इज इक्वल टू 0. which value you will get? 62.06 अशी व्हॅल्यू येते. Force P. You can apply like this. It is like this 62.06. थोडस बघा लक्षात येतंय का काय काय केलंय आपण. Now calculations I have not asked, I have written directly values whatever that are with me. थोडीशी प्रोसिजर तरी कळाली का बघा काय काय करायचं आहे. तर लॅडर आणि ब्लॉकच्या प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये काय मेजर डिफरन्स आहे? व्हॉट इज द डिफरन्स बिटवीन ब्लॉक प्रॉब्लेम related to friction and ladder?
Both friction and reaction are there.
Yes, frictional force and reaction are there in case of ladder. Major change आहे. Other things are okay. Okay, समजला? स्क्रीनशॉट काढा आणि थोडस समजून घेण्याचा प्रयत्न करा. इफ नॉट टुमॉरो अगेन आय विल एक्सप्लेन दिस. घेतला? हॅव यू टेकन?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This problem we will not solve. It is very very difficult. Difficult means lengthy, not difficult as well. Sorry, last point. Last point on this principle of virtual work. Only concept. Take the screenshot. I will explain the principle of virtual term we have discussed already. I will not repeat. Virtual means abhashi in Marathi. We can say the things we cannot perform practically. It may also called as virtually. Now here that is different. Work states that the equilibrium, the virtual work of the forces applied to a system is 0. What it says, the principle of virtual work states that in equilibrium, the virtual work of the forces applied. What is work done formula in terms of force? काय सांगतो फिजिक्स मध्ये काय सांगतो फॉर्म्युला? वर्क डन इज इक्वल टू काय असतं? W इज इक्वल टू
Into
Force
displacement.
into displacement.
W इज इक्वल टू फोर्स इंटू
Displacement.
डिस्प्लेसमेंट. मग जर बॉडी जर इक्विलिब्रियम मध्ये असेल तर व्हॉट इज दिस व्हॅल्यू? बॉडी हल्लीच नाही जगणार अजून.
Zero.
बट 0. मग वर्क डन किती झालं?
Zero.
0. हेच प्रिन्सिपल आहे. दिस इज द प्रिन्सिपल. म्हणजे एखाद्या फोर्सने एखाद्या बॉडीवर जरी फोर्स अप्लाय झाला तरी वर्क ही 0च आहे. वाय? बिकॉज डिस्प्लेसमेंट इज 0. दिस इज द प्रिन्सिपल ऑफ व्हर्च्युअल वर्क. In short, I have told it is the principle. So Newton's law states that everything is there. Equilibrium, the applied forces are equal in opposite to the reactions or constraint forces. This means the virtual work of the constraint forces must be zero as well. So principle of virtual work. If a particle is in equilibrium, the total virtual work of forces acting on the particle is zero for any virtual displacement. So you keep in mind, in equilibrium condition, body is at rest irrespective of n number of forces acting on it. As body is at rest, displacement is zero, and as we know, work done by the forces is equal to force into displacement. As displacement is zero, work done is zero. That is the principle of virtual work. Only it is a theoretical part. Nothing will be asked in this. Okay. So this end of here there is the end of this chapter. First two chapters are something like test match. मी सांगतो याचं डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ आवर सब्जेक्ट. हे पहिले 2 चॅप्टर होते ते टेस्ट मॅच सारखे होते. फ्रॉम हिअर आफ्टर 2020 विल स्टार्ट. शॉर्ट चॅप्टर्स बट कन्सेप्ट शुड बी क्लिअर. इथून पुढे हा 2020 चालू झालेला आहे. मिनिमम सिलेबस बट व्हरायटी इज देअर. व्हरायटी सो यू कॅन ऑब्झर्व. रेअरली विल ऑब्झर्व बाउंड्रीज इन टेस्ट. आठवतं का? त्या सारख्याच असतात. ओव्हरला 4 बाउंड्री 5 बाउंड्री असतात का टेस्ट मॅच मध्ये? इट इज नॉट द केस, बट इट इज नॉट द केस विथ 2020. इथून पुढे 2020 चालू होईल. You should not miss the lecture anyhow. If you miss the lecture, you will miss the concept. You will miss the chapter. Anything else? If you want to ask, you can. I want to take attendance quickly. 12, 13. 12, 13 absent. 22 is absent.
Sir, 13 present.
13. काय नाव आपलं? 13.
शिवकुमार भोसले.
तुम्ही नंबर का टाकला नाही हो?
सर रिनेमचा ऑप्शन
नाही, रिनेमचं बंद केलं ना मी. तुम्ही नंबर नाव टाकूनच आतमध्ये यायचं. 13 प्रेझेंट. ओके. 12, 22. 12, 22. Okay, we will stop.